Hi, I'm Miss Wong. Let's look at linear relationships and how to use the rule. When we want to form linear equations, we have to think about the variable and what pronumerals to use to represent them. For example, if we had height, then we probably use h. If we had time as a variable, then a pronumeral we could use is t. What would you use for the variable volume? V would be a good one. What variables can you spot in the sentence the speed of a car over a certain distance? The two variables we can locate are speed and distance. For speed, we can use the pronumeral s, and for distance, we can use the pronumeral t. Pause the video and see if you can identify the variables in this sentence, and then unpause to see if you're correct. The cost of a phone bill is dependent on the number of calls. The two variables I can see are cost and number of calls. For cost, I will probably use the pronumeral C, and for number of calls, we can use the pronumeral N. Pause the video to copy this example down and unpause to see the solution. Joanne saves her weekly pocket money. The amount of money she saves is shown in the table below. So here we have weeks, and underneath it we have the amount of money. Let's look at the first question. Plot the points shown in the table and join them to form a graph. Firstly, we must be careful to label our y-axis as M for money and dollars as units, and our x-axis as weeks. And then we look at the coordinates, 0, 0, plot that in, 210, plot that in, 630 and 840. Once you have the 4 points, you can draw a straight line to combine all the coordinates. Is the relationship linear? The answer is yes, because we can draw a straight line that goes through all the points. Part C, from your graph, decide how much money she saved after 4 weeks. So we have to look at the x-axis, look for 4. There it is. And then look at the line and read off the y value, which is $20. So she saves $20 after 4 weeks. And we have to write our answer as a sentence. Part D, from your graph, decide how many weeks it took for her to save $25. So now we're looking at the y-axis. 25 is there. Now we read off and find that it is 5 weeks. So our answer is she will take 5 weeks to save $25. Part E, write the rule that shows the relationship between the amount of money M she saved and the number of weeks W. So now we have to find the pattern. If you've forgotten how to do this, watch the previous video and then come back to this one. So we look at our values and we think, what do we do to W to get to M? Well, 0, 0 doesn't tell us much, but 2, 10. How do we go from 2 to 10? We had to multiply by 5. And we test our theory. Is that true for all value? 8 times 5 is 40, 0 times 5 is 0. So yes, our equation would read as M equals 5W, because we multiply W by 5 to get M. Here's another question for you to copy down, have a go, and unpause to see the solution. Path starts a YouTube channel. The following table shows the total number of subscribers he has as he posts more videos. All his friends subscribed when he started. Let's do part A. Plot the points shown in the table and join them to form a graph. So this time our graph is going to have X is V and our y-axis is going to be S, or number of subscribers. So now we plot 0, 25 is there, then 175 will be there, 5 going across here to all the way to 75, and lastly 10 and 525. Once we've done the dots, let's see if we can join them with a straight line, and we can. So then we can answer, is the relationship linear? Yes, because we can draw a straight line that goes through all the points. Part C, from your graph, decide how many subscribers he has after posting 7 videos. So we look for videos, 7, and we read off our graph, and it is 375. So after 7 videos, Path will have 375 subscribers. Part D, from your graph, decide how many videos does he need to post to have 200 subscribers. So this time we're looking at the y-axis, 200 subscribers is there. So we read off the graph and he needs to have 3. To obtain 200 subscribers, he needs to post 3 videos. Part E, write the rule that shows the relationship between the number of subscribers S and the videos posted V. This time it's a little bit trickier. We can see that whatever we do to the V value, if we multiply it by 0, we would get 0. And then what would we need to add to get 25? 25. So we can see that V is times something, then plus 25. Let's look at number 1. If I had to add 25 to get 75, what number did I start off with? It must have been 50. So 1 times 50 plus 25 is 75. Let's try this pattern for the next number, times 50. 5 times 50 is 250, then plus 25 is 275. Let's check one more time. Times 50 plus 25, is that our operations? So 10 times 50 is 500, plus 25 is 525. So that works. So our equation would read S is equal to, times 50 is 50V, and then plus 25. Part F, how many friends does he have? Now the story said that he had all his friends subscribing at the very start. At the start, when he had 0 videos, he had 25 subscribers. So 25 is our answer. So to write it formally, Parth has 25 friends. That's it from me today. It's a short video. Have a go at it again and see if you can answer all the questions correctly. I'll see you next time.